Good morning. I'm fixing to take them beans out the oven. I'm Mary with Big Mom's Cakes, Cookies, and Candy, and I'm bringing the beans out of the oven now. And thank y'all for joining me again. All right. Ooh, they're baking. They're boiling. Okay, let me take my glove off. This is the rest of the crispy fried onions I'm gonna put on top. Let me see. I thought maybe, thank y'all for letting me know that there was no sound a while ago. I appreciate that. Linda, thank you, Linda, for letting me know. Because calling my number got my attention. Okay. All right, put those onions on top. And then and then this is the rest of the crumbled bacon. I'm gonna put them on, get it on top. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna put it back in the oven for 10 minutes. I forget who sent me these gloves, but I just love them. It's a guarantee that I do not burn my hand. So thank you again for, I can't remember who sent them to me. I wish I could, but I don't. So I'm gonna put this back in the oven. Uncovered. This is sweet and spicy baked beans. Put it back in the oven and set the timer. And Linda, I read she had texted me and told me that the teacher's name, if any of y'all from Nacogdoches would know, is Miss Grant. So I knew Linda would remember. That's what makes it so nice about when Linda and I are together doing our videos, is because what I can't remember, she does. And so I knew she would remember who it was, and it was Miss Grant. She's the sweetest little teacher. And if you want the recipe to this sweet and spicy baked beans, it's on the video before this one at Pinky Mom's Cakes, Cookies, and Candy. So that's how you can find the recipe to this. I just jumped back on here because the last 10 minutes you take the foil off of the baked beans and add extra crispy fried onions and some crispy bacon. So Carla, I talked to her a few minutes after I got off the live, and she said that this must be the morning everybody's having problems. I was having problems with the sound on my first video, and she said at the same time her internet, it's been storming at where she's at, and her internet went off. So she says she jumped in the vehicle and went down the road and went into town to use the internet in town so that she could be on there. So she didn't miss about 5 minutes of it. But you know what? We do what we have to do to make this possible for y'all. So we love y'all and we appreciate y'all so much. Y'all are just, I think we got the best group of followers of anybody, because I watch other videos, and it just and other people may have more than us. We are wanting to reach that milestone. Right now we have 460,000 followers, and we would love to get to 500. So if 500,000. So if y'all want to share, if you share our videos, we might get some new followers, you know. We just want to hit that milestone. And we do have YouTube, and YouTube is Pinky Mom's Kitchen on YouTube. And our website is Pinky Mom's sistersinthekitchen.com. So that's our website, and that's where you can go and we also have a membership. Not a membership to watch our videos. Our videos are free. If anybody asks you to join our videos and they're asking you to charge, that's not us. We do have 4 or 5 people out there that has stole our name and our videos. And so if you want to make sure that you're on the right page, well, then you can look at the followers, and if it has 460,000 followers, that's us. You're on the right page. Some of the others don't have that many. So that would be another way to make sure that you are on the right, you're watching the correct videos. And but if you'll go to, we do it also on YouTube, and we don't have as many followers because most of our followers watches us on Facebook, because that is where we do our lives. My grandson's not feeling well this morning. I'll be off air in just a moment, Braden. I got his breakfast fixed, but he's not feeling well this morning. And when I was going through the comments, I noticed that my little granddaughter, my youngest granddaughter, was on watching. That just thrills my heart. I have some of the best kids and grandkids and great-grandkids, and I know y'all all feel the same way. But she's the youngest granddaughter, and she is the sweetest thing. She calls and checks on me quite often, and she's the one that's got the little girl that's was born on my birthday in October. Sweetest, cutest little thing that ever was. And then I have another granddaughter that has 4 children, and she wanted another one, and she did. She had another one, and so those 2 little babies, Miranda's and Shelly's, are going to be first cousins, and I think it's like a month difference in their ages. So that's going to be close cousins. So I haven't got to see the Shelly's little boy. I'm wanting to see him so bad, but I've got to make a trip up there, but I just hadn't figured out when that's going to be. So, but I'll let y'all know, and I'll be sure and let y'all see the new one. His name is Aston Charlie. And then Miranda's little boy is Hunter. I'm trying to think his middle name. I can't remember what Hunter's middle name is. But anyway, growing so fast. You know, babies, they just grow fast. You know, it just seemed like overnight, and they're just not babies anymore. Well, little Haley, not Haley. Haley's my oldest granddaughter. She just turned 14. Kinley. She loves baby dolls. She reminds me so much of Shelly, one of my granddaughters. She loves baby dolls, and she loves her little brother. She is so sweet. She just kisses on him and hugs him and pets him all the time. It's really sweet. I got the timer on. Just a few more minutes, and we'll take those beans out, and I'm going to taste them. I'm going to go ahead and get me a bowl out. I'm wanting to taste of these beans and see how I like them. Because baked beans is one of my favorite beans, but I've never used pineapple in them before. So I'm anxious to see. But you know, I like pineapple. So I'm sure that it will be good. Whenever I say pineapple, when I say pineapple, I think of coconut, because I like coconut and pineapple together. A lot of things I do cooking is I do those 2 things together. I made some. They're called coconut bars. I made some for our fellowship Sunday, and they were just really good. So I'm gonna make those on air one day. Probably one day this month. And they're coconut bars, and they are so good. And they're chocolate. So if you like chocolate, I'm not that crazy about chocolate. So I cut them in little bitty squares. So anyway, since I'm feeling much better, I just made, well, I don't know, I was going to say I'd get Braden to help me. Since Braden is here, I might get him to help me. I bought a bunch of new flowers, and I want to get them planted. And I went out the other day. That's my son calling. I went out the other day and was going to plant them, and I wasn't able to. I was too dizzy. So anyway, I'm hoping to get that done today. And if I don't feel like driving into town, you people, there's 2 of you that have that I've got to mail Pampered Chef gift to you. Chuck knows that I'm normally off at 11 o'clock, and he's either waiting to eat to see what I've got cooked, or just wanting to talk, because my kids calls me every day. I talk, all 3 of my kids I've talked to every day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. And so Chuck's done called me twice since I've been on air, but that's okay. He worries about me. If he can't get a hold of me, he'll probably be out here in a few minutes because I didn't answer the phone. But anyway, let me get my gloves back on, and I'll get them beans out of there. They're probably going to be almost too hot to eat at first, but I hope that I had never heard of using pineapple, putting pineapple in the baked beans, but some of your comments, some of you have. So, you know, all over the world, there's probably nothing that Linda and I could make that somebody has made it or heard of it before. So it's okay. We share our recipes. And there was a lady that sent us, and I've got her name written down so I wouldn't forget, but I can't remember her name right this minute, that sent us a recipe for sweet tea pie. So put in comments if you've ever heard of a sweet tea pie, because I was going to make it, but I got to looking for the tea that it called for, and I hadn't been able to find it, but I haven't looked everywhere yet. So I may experiment and make that on camera one day. I like to try new recipes, you know, find out whether you like them or not. So let me get my oven work. Ooh, steam. I think I'm on. I put my mat too close far out and I couldn't pick it up, so I'm gonna get a little closer so y'all can see. I'm gonna see if I can get the camera a little bit closer. There they are. They smell good. They smell really good. They're bubbling. I don't want to burn my mouth. You know what? I was afraid that they would be too liquid, too much juice in it, because I didn't drain the pork and beans. But it's really not, and I think it will actually thicken up when it cools off a little bit. So you don't want to drain your beans. Because sometimes when I'm making baked beans, I do drain them, because between the brown sugar and the other things that I put in it, it makes it too thin. But these are not too thin. They're quite thick. So thank you, Jesus. Get a little bit of that bacon in there. They're good. I can taste the spice, but I really can't taste the pineapple. I don't know if the pineapple, crushed pineapple, if you drain all that juice off of it, I guess it just kind of cooked into it. I can't really taste. I can't taste the pineapple, so you really don't taste the pineapple. It's just sweet. But it is spicy. It is spicy. But it's good. It is good. It sure is. So I hope that if you like baked beans, you give this a try and see whether you like it. Because the pineapple is what I was concerned about, but it's not. You can't taste the pineapple. It's just sweet. But if you get that stuffed spicy barbecue sauce, it's gonna be spicy. I won't eat many of these because I have a very sensitive stomach, so I won't eat too much of it. But it is good, and you know what? I may make this for the 4th of July. Whenever my company comes, I may just make some of this. I think they would like this, so I think I will. Well, I hope that y'all have a blessed weekend. We will, well, let me go back now. We'll be at Linda's house tomorrow. I'll be going to her house tomorrow, and we'll be cooking together tomorrow, if the Lord willing and the weather don't get bad. I'm not as afraid of the stormy weather as Linda is, so it would have to be pretty bad for me not to, or either I don't feel good or something. So, love y'all. Thank you so much for jumping back on, and just count your blessings. The Lord is good, and we just can't ignore that. And if you ever get down and you're not feeling well, the best way that I have found is start praising Him. Praise the Lord. The Lord loves praises. So just start praising the Lord and thanking Him for all His blessings and for everything, and you'll soon be feeling better. Love y'all. Y'all have a blessed day, and see y'all tomorrow. Don't forget to count your blessings. Bye-bye.